was my friend. She wants to be by me. Woo. Okay, so everybody watching from the FYF, come on in, join the conversation, or at least let's have a conversation. So for those of you that don't know, my name is Marika Goolsby. I am a former foster youth and an adoptee. I wrote a book about my time in care. It's called A Flower Called Orphan Girl. It is my memoir. It is about my life, my true life story. And I wrote it for a couple of different reasons. One, to further my healing journey. Two, to heal someone else. Hopefully someone else that reads it will find some healing in it. And then to inspire others to tell their story, and also to educate people who know nothing or very little about the foster care and adoption industry, and to prevent future harm. So those are all the reasons this book exists. And I live stream every single day, twice a day, which might be going down to once a day because, you know, they say supply and demand, and if there is no demand, you shift your energy to something else. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know about this whole process. I've been hanging in there. But yeah, unless I can figure out a way, I may have to ease up. Because I need to be writing like articles, my next book. I need to be exercising and working out. My little exercise regimen done just went downhill. So yeah, hi Jay, welcome in. I don't know, I might even just keep the morning live and that's it, but we'll see. I've been contemplating a lot of things, processing a lot of things, deep soul searching. And yeah, my time here has been awesome for the most part. You know what? Let me do my shares, because that's like force of habit at this point. Heart share tap, share it out. Okay, let's do this. I told myself I'll go hard as I can for a full year and see what happens. So we still got a couple of months to go before my 1 year mark. Yep, a couple of months to go. September is my 1 year mark where I can really be like, have I really done all that I can? Most of the time when people say, I've tried everything, I've done all that I can, there's like 5 other things I haven't tried. So I think that fuels me to keep going with my online live streaming journey. Hi, Athena. Hi, pretty girl. Hi, pretty girl. Why don't you come a little closer so you can be in the camera? Come a little closer. Right here is a Great Dane. Oh, she's leaving. She realized I'm not giving her none of my dinner. And then there's Alice there who thinks he's getting some dinner. Talk It Out Tuesday. That's right. Talk It Out Tuesday. This is where we talk about healing connections and not just viewing people as discardable and burning bridges. Because I think in this day and age, Yes, in this day and age, so many people are real quick to be like, I'm done, goodbye. I have heard, actually from my youngest sister, she's like, oh, my cutoff game is strong. And people say that with some sort of pride, like that's such a good thing, that if someone makes you mad, you just, they're nobody to me now. No repair, no let's talk it out, no let's, take some space to cool down and revisit this conversation in a week or a day or a couple of hours or whatever. And I think that's sad. I think that's really sad that we have like billions of people on the planet and everybody's so lonely. It doesn't have to be that way. So with everybody focused on drama and, who said what, who did what, who's wrong and all this, it is my heartfelt desire to provide a space of healing. So that's my goal. That is my sincere goal for Tuesday. That people can come and say, you know what? Help us have this conversation. How should adoptees approach family relationships? It depends. It depends on what their goals are, what they want to get out of it. Like, are you talking about with bio family? Or are you talking about with adoptive family? Because that may be the same and that may be different. I just don't know. So yeah, that is the goal. That's the goal here, to offer some space for repair. Either in my case. Okay, well, it also depends on what's your end game. Like, what do you want to accomplish? Do you want to have like just open up communication? It could be a simple phone call. It could be a simple email or letter writing to say, you know what, we don't spend enough time together. I really would like for us to get to know each other more. Yeah, it could be as simple as that. Or if there has been like a misunderstanding or a falling out, it could be like, we used to be close and I would like to get that back. So can we talk about it? Could be like that. There's so many possibilities. Letter writing content, perfect. Okay, yeah, I think letter writing is good because that way, you can even say, I know I would need to say, because this is the way my anxiety is connected. I would need to say, if I don't hear from you in a month, then I'm assuming you're not interested, right? Even if it's just to say like, I got your letter, I'm thinking about it, but something. But that's the only issue I have with letters. You send it out and then you're like waiting for a response, waiting for a reply. Or did they get it? Are they thinking about it? Did they even open it? That's why I would need to put in there something like, let me know you got this and let me know how soon you would like to talk. Or just write me back. Or shoot me a text saying got it. Something. You know what I'm saying? But that's me and my anxiety. You may be like, I did it, I feel good about it, and what happens after this is fine. But yeah, I like the idea of writing letters like, hey, how are you doing? We are actually related and I would love to have a real connection with you. That's open, that's vulnerable, that's real. Most people will respect that. But I do notice that people these days, it's easier to just trash it. Like, oh, that person made me mad. They're unalive to me. I'll never speak to them again. It's not cool. It's not cool. So I think that's something that we can work on together as a team. Team Wildflowers. The Chihuahuas are wrestling, and the Great Dane is like, what the hell? I know, right? Athena's looking at me like, What's wrong with them? I don't know what's wrong with them, Dina. It really is just rough play. Nobody's in danger. Okay, y'all gonna take that downstairs. Sophia, go back downstairs with that. It's a tough job, but somebody's got to do it. This is the little wrestler. This is our little wrestler, Sophia. I'll show you her opponent next. This is the opponent, Alistair. Yeah, these two are making up all the noise wrestling with each other. It actually is very cute. Isn't that right, Alistair? Hey, take it easy. Take it easy. All right. There you go. Come on, Big Tina. Come here. Come closer. Come closer. She doesn't want to come closer. She's feeling shy or something. I don't know. Oh, come closer. Come closer, Dina. She said this is close enough. She's a little pony. But anyway, back on topic. Oh, you can see a little bit. That was a Great Dane face. But anyway, Talk It Out Tuesday, connection repair, whether that be platonic friendship, romantic, professional, somebody at your work, all humans are relating to each other on some level or another. And anytime there are humans, there's bound to be misunderstanding and conflict. Adoptee File said, thinking about writing my bio dad a letter. Can I request? I think that's awesome that you write your bio dad a letter. I think that's a great idea. Yeah. Hi Rachel, welcome in. Okay, thank you for you requesting up. So as everybody, well, maybe everybody doesn't know, but there are 3 ways to get on the panel. I do love to have a panel discussion. They all start with the daily heartbeat. Every day you come into the space, you have to get your daily heartbeat. Hi, Molly and the Minis. Get your daily heartbeat, and if you're a super fan, you're automatically on the panel. Like Molly and the Minis, welcome. If you get your daily heartbeat and you contribute to the live goal or the gift gallery, then you can be in the panel. The third way, and the cheapest way, is to get your daily heartbeat, tap the screen 1K times, and share it out 60 times, which is the same as a 1 power share. Now, some people feel nervous about sharing that many times. They feel like people are going to be annoyed or feel harassed or whatever. But I'm like this. If you know me, I share. I believe sharing is caring and word of mouth is powerful. So if you are connected to me, just get used to the fact that if I find something good, I'm going to share it. And so far, since I've been on here, I've only had to tell one person, well, delete me then. If you think I share too much, if you think it's too much, delete me then. We don't have to stay connected. I think I eventually just deleted that. Okay, guys. So, share it and tap it out. Okay, instead of a rose, which is nice, get your daily heartbeat and then tap the screen and share it out. Oh, wow, your first gift ever? Wow. That's what's up. Thank you. That's awesome. I'm glad that I was your first gift ever. But let me see how many taps you have, because anytime somebody requests up, I'm going to check their stats. Unless they're a super fan. Alright, so no daily heartbeat. 0 shares, 0 likes. 7 comments. I know one day you're going to know exactly how to do it. I just feel it in my heart and soul. What is a daily heart mean? Okay, let's go through this again. A daily heart mean is up at the top where you see my name. There's an orange heart. When you click that orange heart, it's going to say join the team. So then you click that. It's the same as a rose, 1 cent. It'll send you, there, you got it. Yay! You got it. So you do that every time you come into the room. You give your daily heart mean. Then if you tap the screen, just keep tapping, because tapping is clapping. When you get to 1K taps, then you will be on the panel. So you are halfway there. You are halfway there. I'm very happy about it. Because we do want to hear from you, but I got to keep it fair. All right. Bravo, adoptee files. All right, so I did invite our super fan Molly in the minis. But I don't even know if she's still in this. I don't think so. All right. Timmy D's Kitchen. I think that's what I'm reading. Welcome in. So today is Talk It Out Tuesday, where we talk about relationship and connection repair, not necessarily relationship, because I think when people hear the word relationship, they think romantic. Right off the bat, romantic. That's a part of it, but that's not the only thing I'm talking about. Welcome back, Molly in the minis. I'm talking about connections of all types. Romantic, platonic, professional, just all connections. And all connections are at risk of conflict, misunderstanding. Hi, Ian, welcome in. I love you. So all of them are at risk. Meg, thank you for getting your daily heart me. And you know, before I used to say, anytime there's more than one person, there's room for a conflict. But the truth is, even when there's only one person, because internal conflict is a real thing. Internal conflict is a real thing. Hey, Alana, welcome in. So happy to see you. Everybody keep tapping and sharing so we can get on that FYF. Thank you so much for the populars. And be able to share this knowledge. Thank you so much for that power share, Alana. I appreciate you big time. And thank you so much for tapping that screen, Meg. I love it when people come in and they know what to do. They just come in and they doing all the things. That's what's up. That's awesome. So yeah, that's what we're talking about. Repairing connections. It's Talk It Out Tuesday. We have had 2 people come in and say, okay, we want to repair our relationship and talk it out. That we've had that twice. We've also had one person come in and say, if I don't hear from you in a month, let me know you got it. No, I think it needs to be, let me know you got it. And then if I don't hear from you in a month, for us to move, to continue the conversation, I guess you're not interested. You know what I mean? Because it's too, you don't want to wait a whole month just to know someone has it. At least I wouldn't. So we also had one person come in and really be able to talk it out about how they want to move forward with the connection with their sister. And that was a beautiful moment as well. So yeah, Talk It Out Tuesday, repairing connections. It's important. Let me see. You know, I love to do a quick little internet search. Just how many people are on Earth? That's too many people for anybody to be lonely. With that number, nobody should be lonely. Period. Thank you so much for the power share. So somebody put in the chat, how many people are on Earth without doing a Google search? What's your guess? How many humans are on the planet? Thank you so much for tapping the screen. I'm talking to Meg. So yeah, how many people are on the planet? How many? What's your guess? Hi Mary, welcome in. I think there's enough people. Yes. The first person that got it right is Adoptee Files with 8 billion. Yes, Meg, 8 billion. Yeah, 8.3 billion is the closest estimate. Because with people constantly going and coming, it's hard to nail it down, but this is the closest that we can get to. That's too many people for anybody to be lonely. All right, how many people are on Earth? How many lonely people are on Earth? Yeah, over 1 billion people will tell you that they are lonely. That don't make no sense. And I think the reason why we have over 1 billion people that are lonely is, and I think it might even be higher than that, is because of this whole discardability attitude. If you make me mad, my cutoff game is strong. I'm done with you. I don't care what happens to you at this point. I'm done. I'm moving on. And it's like, wait, what? There was so much love and tenderness and friendship here, and it's easy. Maybe it's not easy, but it feels like it's that easy for you to be like, slam dunk in the trash. And I think that's why people are lonely, because I would like to do a study where I bet you if we talk to people that are classified as lonely, if you look in their rearview mirror, you're going to see a bunch of car crashes and burnt bridges. That's what I'm thinking. I could be 100% wrong. If you have seen and witnessed something else, let me know. Let me know. Thank you for the team stickers. So yeah, that's what we're talking about today. I have, when you find out your highest match is also an adoptee. Your match where? Your match on like Match.com or something? Your match where? You'll have to talk to Joe about that. Joe is an adoptee married to an adoptee. Ancestry. Oh, I get it. You see where my brain went? Talk with my therapist today, wanted to share. Okay, cool. Yeah, she said ancestry, I bet. That is hard. I do want to hear you, Adoptee Files, but please get your taps and your shares up. And then you'll be on the panel. You did a great job getting your daily heart me. Hey, Victoria. What was I saying? I lost my train of thought. Okay, let me see if I can find it. It's His Light. Welcome in. Oh, about your highest match being also an adoptee. That is so hard. Thank you for getting your daily heart me. I appreciate you. Yeah, when I was early in my search looking for my birth father, I found a cousin who was like, I can't tell you anything. I was adopted too. Like, we still don't know, are we cousins maternally or paternally? But I think they figured that how to separate that, so I haven't logged in a while to check. But I talked to him on the phone, and he's like closer to my mom's age, so I feel like maybe he's one of my parents' first cousin. I think that's right, but I have to double check it all. you know, I was on a mission. I was trying to find my dad, and anybody that wasn't my dad, I was just kind of like, okay, nice meeting you. Next, okay, nice meeting you. That's kind of how I was. Thank you so much for sharing the live, Victoria. I appreciate you. And thank you. Did you find him? I did. Well, yes and no. I got matched with his sister. So I found my auntie, and she told me he had passed away, which I kind of already knew that, you know, but I didn't know what to believe because I had heard so many different stories about my dad. The only thing that was consistent in all the different stories was that he passed away. But then, you know, after you hear so many stories, I was like, for all I know, he might be alive. Maybe that's a lie too. There's so many lies. Maybe he's alive. So that's why I was like, oh, I'm going to find him unalive or alive. And sadly, I found that he is indeed unalive. But I found a sister on that side that I didn't know about. And that was pretty cool. And she's used to being a loner, so we don't really connect as much as I would like. You know, leave it up to me. We'd be talking every day and hanging out and, you know, doing all the sister things that we didn't get a chance to do because we didn't know about each other. But she's more of a kind of a shy, quiet, introverted type of person, which is interesting because I used to be described that way when I was much younger. And I think there's still large parts of me that are introverted, but not like before. Thank you so much for the shares, Victoria. Victoria B, off the chain. That's what you call a power sharer. I love it. All right, so I'm just wondering, Adoptee Files, have you been tapping the screen? Because it doesn't look like it. Have you been sharing it out? Because I haven't seen it. But I will check your stats just the same. Adoptee Files. Got a daily heart. Oh, wow. No. 15 comments, 0 shares, 0 likes. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I think it's so important to share because sharing is caring and word of mouth is powerful. Word of mouth is powerful. It's Big B's snowball effect. Snowball effect. Starts off really small and you just keep pushing, and then before you know it, you got a gigantic snowball. So that's kind of something I think about when I think about sharing is caring, word of mouth is powerful. Oh, they're so cute. Hey, Rachel, welcome back in. So, yeah, I love to have a panel discussion. There are 3 ways to get on the panel. All of them start with a daily heart me. Get your daily heart me. The cheapest way is to get your daily heart me and to share this out and tap the screen. So 60 shares, 1K taps. Boom, you're on the panel. Or you can get your daily heart me and participate in the live goal or the gift gallery. That's another way. The last way is get your daily heart me and be a super fan. That the super fan is our what are we going to do about it team. What are we going to do about it? Because we have these think tanks and we talk about like what's wrong with the system and what we believe needs to happen to improve the system. But once you become a super fan, that's when you are in the what are we going to do about it team. What are we going to do about it? Okay. These guys are cute. All right, so I'm guessing this live is going to be going like an hour and a half, perhaps, maybe less, depending on how many people we have come through, how many people can meet the criteria to come onto the panel. Oh my goodness, these puppies are so cute. They're so cute. They be doing too much, these puppies. All right, so yeah, I have definitely given my philosophy stance on loneliness and the humility. Well, no, I haven't even told you all that. The humility it takes to not just burn bridges and keep it moving, not have your cutoff game be so strong. I'm like, to me, that's just not something to be proud of. It's not. That is not something to be proud of. Now, having strong, healthy boundaries, that's something to be proud of. Where you're giving people a choice. Listen, I really want you to be in my life, but I cannot have A, B, C, and D. And if you are choosing A, B, C, and D, you are choosing to not be in my life. And then just watch how the person moves after that. Yeah, and then that's their cutoff game being strong. Girl, this is way too much tapping on the screen. What? Let me see how many taps you got. Hold on. Why didn't that do what I thought it was supposed to? I don't know why it says you have 0 taps though. According to my screen, you have 0 shares and 0 taps. And you're telling me you've been tapping this whole time? I don't know. From my end, it looks like you have been tapping none at all. Yes, I have. It's not picking it up because I don't know why. It's not picking. Maybe TikTok is tripping. It's possible. I can tell that Meg is tapping because it says Meg liked the live. So that's weird. And even I tapped for a quick minute and it said Orphan Girl liked the live. When you are tapping, it'll say at the bottom, your name liked the live. Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe you're tapping in the wrong place. Yeah. But your taps are not registering like at all. Yeah, it says Meg liked the live. Meg is tapping. And Victoria shared the live. So Victoria is doing the power share, which I deeply appreciate. Woo! Yes, it has been a long day at work. But things are going to be calming down next week, I hope. Yeah. It's weird. It's like good when it's busy, but also exhausting. Thank you for the rose. Remember, if you have 1 coin to give, let it be a popular. If you have 1 coin to give, let it be a popular. Roses look pretty, but that's all. Whereas the populars push us up in the popular rankings. Thank you, Meg. Yeah, tap right here, or here, or here. We are taking panel questions. Yes, I would love for folks to be on the panel that have their daily heart me, have tapped the screen, have shared it out, or become a super fan, or participated in the gift goal and or the gift gallery. So there's 3 ways to get on the panel. So I don't know. It's fairly easy. Thank you for the rose. I appreciate it. So yeah. Let me see what's in the live goal. The live goal. The live goal is the hat and mustache and the DJ equipment. It's okay. You're learning Adoptee Files. I believe that. Sincerely, I believe that. But let me see. Aliup, hey, how you doing? Wow. We are talking about This is Talk It Out Tuesday, where we talk about connection repair and the importance of connection repair, especially within adoptee community. It is so important. Connection repair is so important because I believe we need to care about the individual journey in order for us to come together for the collective journey. Like, we'll never get anywhere if there's constant fighting between us. We just won't. So that's kind of what we're talking about, and how, relationships fall apart. They're already pretty fragile, I think, because there's so much anxiety around it. And I don't mean just romantic. I mean, all connections, I think, are more fragile than ever before, because it's almost expected. Like, there's going to be a misunderstanding and someone's going to blow up and just throw it away. And actually, abandonment issues will cause people to, like, let me throw it away, be the one to throw it away first. So I'm not the one left. And it's just like, people, come on. We have literally 8.3 billion people on the planet, and 1 billion of those people are lonely. And I think they're lonely because of this whole discardability, fear of abandonment. Exactly. And people being like, oh, my cutoff game is so strong. Like, you're proud of that? You're proud of that, really? Your cutoff game is so strong and you're proud of that. Like, to me, that's not something to be proud of. That, if there's a misunderstanding or an upset, you just cosmic spin. Nope, not cosmic spin, just cosmic mind. My mistake. Welcome in. Yes, blocking and cutting off. It's so... Some people just do it over frivolous things. Like, I can understand, some things you just have to kind of let, like the old people used to say around me, let go and let God. Like, you know what, this connection has actually run its course. I bid you farewell. Good luck in your future. This is kind of where we part ways. Okay. But it doesn't have to be this big, explosive, never speak to me again. I don't like you no more. Or whatever, however people do it. But it doesn't have to be that. And I think, sometimes connections just have a natural ending. Like, I don't talk to that person anymore. Well, okay. But I think if it's fueled and, like, explosive, to me, that connection needs to be talked out. Talked out for repair, or deciding to let it go peacefully. But when it's legal to allow someone to sign their rights away, say more. Please do say more. All right, let me see. All right, we have been live for 42 minutes. We've had 59 viewers, I think, and we have 3 people in the room. We are a D1 in the top 80%. I think I'm going to take a break to eat my dinner, which is sitting next to me, getting cold rapidly. If it's probably already cold. And then after, I will log back on just to see if more folks are available. It's kind of what they call a factory reset or something like that. But anyway, for now, live your wild and wonderful life, and check back in like 30 minutes. We'll try this conversation again then. All right. Talk to you soon. Bye. All right, cool. All right, bye. Live your wild and wonderful life because you deserve it.